in order to win the recognition of his family. Klaus carefully makes a hazelnut egg roll that only Germans know how to make. Although Klaus is full of sincerity, his family members are not interested in this egg roll at all, and no one is willing to taste it. Seeing Klaus looking so disappointed, Haley decides to give this food a try. To Haley's surprise, in the egg roll made by Klaus, not only are there hazelnuts, but also eggs and beef are added. As a member of a peace organization, Haley hasn't eaten meat for more than a year. After Mary eats the egg roll containing beef, she immediately runs to the toilet and vomits. Just as Haley is feeling full of guilt and repenting in front of the toilet, Roger walks into the bathroom. He asks Haley if she thinks the beef tastes delicious. Roger's sincere question makes Haley completely break down. In order to hide her inner struggle, she has to admit that the food is delicious. Seeing that Haley no longer suppresses her desire for meat, Roger immediately gives a suggestion. He says that although being a vegetarian is a great thing, Haley can definitely set a specific day to release her desire for meat. What Haley needs is not killing, but a day of indulgence when she can eat meat to her heart's content. At first, Haley resists this suggestion, but while Roger is taking a bath, she changes her mind. She decides to follow Roger's plan and set this day as her indulgence day, because she finds that deep down in her heart, she still loves meat, and also misses the feeling of eating meat very much. On this indulgence day, the first thing she wants to eat most is a cheeseburger. After eating the meat, Haley's desire for meat is completely ignited. She decides to eat meat to her heart's content and have a good feast. So, she asks Roger to take her to a Korean restaurant. Under Roger's guidance, the two of them come to a top-notch Korean restaurant. This time, Haley plans to swallow a whole live octopus raw. While Haley is experiencing this strange feeling, Roger asks her what she thinks about meat. Under Roger's guidance, Haley finally says out her craziest thought about meat in her heart. She wants to eat a gorilla. Through Roger's introduction, the two of them find a restaurant that specializes in selling wild animals. After the man in the restaurant learns of their idea, he immediately calls his assistant. A gorilla that can use sign language walks into the room. After Haley and Roger pay the deposit, the man takes the gorilla and walks out of the room. At this moment, Roger is not sure if what they are doing is right. But Haley says that after today, she will never eat meat again. After half an hour of waiting, 2 plates of gorilla brain are placed in front of the two of them. With a nervous heart, Haley forks a piece of the brain and puts it into her mouth. After tasting it carefully, she is immediately filled with guilt. But just then, the man suddenly bursts through the door. It turns out that he is a member of the American Wildlife Conservation Organization. He has already taken pictures of the two of them eating wild animals as evidence. And with these pieces of evidence, it is enough to sentence them to 10 years in prison. Roger and Haley are immediately panicked, and they quickly plead with the man to spare them. Seeing that the two of them have a sincere attitude and seem to truly repent, the man decides to give them a chance to pay to avoid trouble. As long as they can come up with $10,000, he will not pursue this matter any further. However, Haley only has $60 on her. After the two of them leave, the man immediately goes to the back of the RV, and the gorilla is already waiting there. It turns out that all of this is a money-making scheme set up by the gorilla.